Welcome back to another video on Shine On Me, and today I have a career play and job chart lesson. So first, with our introduction, it's a little bit longer. So first, let's start with what is career play. Career play is pretending to take on jobs such as being a teacher, doctor, or even a chef to learn about what people do in their worlds. So why is this important? This is important because it helps children understand the different roles in society. It also encourages their imagination and responsibility, and lastly, it helps us build respect for different kinds of work. So let's start with the basics. First, what is a job? A job is work people do to earn money and help others. It is important to know that every job has tasks, tools, and also skills. A job meets needs in the community, and examples could be teaching, healing, or buildings, and etc. So let's have some career play activities. These are examples. You could do pretend office, which could be acting as workers, managers, or even a customer. You could also do hospital play and be a doctor, nurse, or a patient. You could also work at a restaurant and be a chef, waiter, or a customer. Also branching out, we could do shop play, which could be acting as a seller, cashier, or a buyer. And we lastly also have creative jobs, which could be anything from an artist, musician, or a writer. Now, these are all examples, but the possibilities are in fact endless. Now, moving on with this concept of examples, this is a job chart I found with specific credits up on my blog. Anyways, these are all examples of jobs that are in our society. Jobs can range anywhere from people you encounter often, like a taxi driver who drives you around, or a plumber who comes to your house to fix things. A job could also be something you don't see as often as like a magician or a bodybuilder. Now, a special case would be student written here. Being a student is not actually a job, but it is more of an occupation, which we'll dive into more specifically in other lessons. Moving on from our job chart, we have some discussion questions. First, I'd like to ask, which jobs would you want to try in career play, and also why? Why are you interested in this job? What tools does your family use to work? And also, if you could invent a new job, what do you think it would be? Now, lastly, we have an activity. This activity idea is, first, you can make your own job chart, like the one I've given you an example of. This could be any jobs you encounter or know. Specifically, students could choose 3 jobs they like, draw the tools, and also write the main tasks of fulfilling these jobs. We also have a role play game, which involves creating a mini town in the classroom where each student can play a specific job and also fulfill their responsibility and tasks. I hope you guys learned from this lesson and also try out this career play activity that I've given. As always, stay tuned for more videos on Shine On Me.